Starting off this countdown, we have the cup of ramen noodles. Ever wanted to know what your ramen noodles look like before hot water and delicious seasoning is poured on top of it? Well, now you can. And now, how many of you feel like this is a scam? I thought the whole damn bottom half of the cup was filled, not just a portion of the cup. This literally should be illegal. That and only filling up chip bags halfway. Like, what's up with that? Seriously, I get that ramen is cheap and all, but at least give us poor people more noodles than that. Doubt companies are gonna be too thrilled now that we have learned about this. We're on to you. Moving on at number 9, we have the bloodless heart. So I'm sure all of us know what a human heart looks like, right? I mean, like out of the body. I mean, you should, or else that's kind of concerning. Like, don't you not pay attention in school? Anyways, this photo I'm about to show you is what a human heart looks like, completely drained of blood. And I am absolutely speechless. That is not what I was expecting. And honestly, it looks really pretty. Is that weird for me to say? I don't know. At first I was like, oh, that's a piece of raw chicken. And then I was like, oh, no, it's like quartz or a gemstone or something. No, it's a goddamn human heart. Mind blown. Coming in at number 8, we have the big lighters. So I was today years old when I found out that big lighters are just little lighters with an extended point. This literally feels like a scam. When you buy a bigger lighter, you're hoping to get more use out of it. But no, it's just a regular lighter, meaning it has the same amount of lighter fluid, meaning you're paying more and getting the same. I will say it's more handy because it's easier to use and helps me not burn my little fingies, but still, this feels illegal. Just goes to show that size doesn't matter and don't judge a book by its cover or whatever people say, okay? My whole life is a lie now. Coming in at number 7, we have the turtle's mouth. Turtles are really freaking cute, right? And aside from snapping turtles, they're pretty slow and harmless creatures. I personally think turtles are so cute. But this next image completely changed my mind. So this image is the inside of a turtle's mouth. Yeah, you heard me. I have never seen anything that creepy before. I thought I was looking inside of an alien's mouth or something. But nope. Apparently the spikes help trap food to prevent it from coming out of their mouth. But that's why plastic is so dangerous for turtles. If they eat it and realize they can't digest it, it's hard for them to get rid of it because of these alien spikes. It often gets stuck on the spikes, which is really sad. But anyways, next time you see a turtle and you're like, oh my god, they're so cute and innocent, just remind yourself of the evil that lurks in their mouth. I also apologize for all you turtle lovers out there. Sorry. In our 6th spot, we have the unrecognizable objects. Pretty recently, this photo went viral on the internet. Why? Because it disturbed so many viewers. Take a look at this photo and tell me what you see. That's the thing. It's virtually impossible to identify any of the familiar objects. It's wild and leaves you feeling very unsettled. It's like you know what you're seeing, but your brain just can't comprehend it or put a name on it. According to Dr. Frank McAndrew, a psychology professor, he said, and I quote, "Trying to interpret an ambiguous image like this sparks uncertainty, which can lead to feeling creeped out. When a person is unsure if something could be harmful, it's normal to experience a sense of unease. We also can get creeped out by confusing things that press competing buttons in our brain, making it hard for us to categorize or understand what we are looking at." So, there you go. That's why this image is freaking everyone out. I just wish that the poster would come forward and tell us what the hell we're looking at. Like, what is it? I'm not okay. We're now at our 5th and halfway mark with the Flesh Lego Man. So I ruined turtles for you, now it's time to ruin Lego for you, yay! Now what the actual hell is this? Someone decided to make a flesh Lego man? I am deeply disturbed and I have so many questions. The first one being why, the second one being why, and the third being why? So this was created with the help of special effects makeup artist Frank Ippolito and the team at Tested.com. They decided to dress a man up as this terrifying Lego real-life fleshy man and have him hang out at the San Diego Comic-Con. But honestly, we still don't know why they did this, besides wanting to terrify children and make it so I never sleep again. I honestly think the worst part are its hands. It's got Lego claw hands, but has a freaking nasty fingernail. That's a no from me. Coming in at number 4, we have the doll. In 2018, @CatScottLou on Twitter tweeted a picture of this photo, and it quickly spread like wildfire. This is a picture of a doll whose face has been removed and then replaced with another doll's face. And apparently this was the works of her little sister, who a lot of people are now concerned for. Apparently she is obsessed with doing this. She has also done this with stuffed animals as well, which is very concerning. That's some Norman Bates, Buffalo Bill, Ed Gein behavior right there. I'd run if I was her. Next thing you know, she's performing these surgeries on real people. Moving on to number 3, we have meatloaf. And yes, it's as bad as it sounds. Some deranged person decided to, instead of making a traditional meatloaf, to take the meat and form it into a person's foot. The worst part is the onions for the toenails. Okay, so 10 out of 10 for creativity and the name, negative 100 out of 10 for doing this though. I'm sure when it was cooked though, it changed its shape and didn't look as bad, but this is something I just did not need to see today. In fact, meatloaf is bad enough as is. Making it into feet isn't going to make it more enjoyable to eat. Moving on to number 2, we have the unknown figure. This is one image that I wish I could erase from my mind completely. It features an individual hunched over while on their tippy toes and fingers, wearing this creepy mask. What's even scarier is that I have no clue where this image came from. I tried reverse image searching and just found a lot of blogs/posts talking about it, but no one actually knows who posted it or took it or why. This is the definition of a cursed image. So if any of you know the backstory to this photo, please let me know in the comments below so it can stop cursing my sleep. And in our number 1 spot today, we have Antran. While finding pictures for this video, I stumbled upon this nightmarish one. It features a skinny, creepy robot alongside 2 kids. Obviously, I was curious about learning more in hopes to find the origin of this photo and if the robot went on to kill a number of people, but all that popped up was a creepypasta called Antran. The creepypasta goes as so. According to the narrator of the creepypasta, this photo was taken in the 70s and features their son on the left with their robot Antran, who they adopted into their family. This is also the only remaining image they have of their son. So they found this robot at a garbage dump. Someone had tried to throw him away. I wonder why. But they were amazed, so they took him home. In the end, Antran turns evil, torments the family, and eventually kidnaps the son. Now, of course, this is just a creepypasta, but it's wild how I can't even find the source of this image. A lot of people are in the same boat as me. They have been searching for years to no avail. The image is creepy enough on its own. It's even creepier not knowing the photo's backstory.
Starting off this list at number 10, we have a Bohemian Club secret meeting video. Bohemian Club is this group of rich white men who meet in the Bohemian Grove in California. While the group itself is not a secret, there are apparently some pretty dark things that they're involved with. It is also worth mentioning that they had a lawsuit a few years ago for discriminating against women, and when they lost, they just hired women to do the worst, lowest paying jobs instead of actually hiring them and treating them like humans, so that's cool. The infamous Alex Jones is set on exposing their secrets, and this video is from him sneaking into one of their ceremonies to try and catch them in the act.
When again, ye turn your faces to the marketplace.
Ew.
Do ye not find me waiting as a whole?
It's like a cult meeting.
Fools to dream ye conquer care.
Ew, all the little frogs are so weird.
I thought you were gonna talk about the fools. That's what creeped me out, not the frogs.
Oh, it's whatever they're doing over there is creepy.
Exactly, that just, no.
I've heard that sometimes they like sacrifice people in those little clippy-doos. Yeah, seriously.
Oh my god.
I know, it's pretty messed up.
Yeah, slightly. Moving on to number 9, we have the baby monitor. Imagine putting your little baby to sleep in their crib only to see something very creepy going on in their baby monitor. But before I go any further, if you're liking this video and you want to see more content like it, then make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. This is what happened to this next individual. Their baby was fast asleep in their crib, but they decided to check on her with the baby monitor. And boy, were they not expecting to see this. So while watching the baby monitor, they saw their baby's doll move its head multiple times. In the video, you can clearly see the doll's head turn to the right and then to the left. Straight up, that doll is probably possessed by Annabelle or something. If I saw that, I would take the kid and then just move out, and then set the house on fire with the doll in it. I'm kidding, but seriously, we probably were not supposed to see that happen.
In our number 8 spot today, we have a video of the Kanye and Taylor Swift phone call. We all have had our fill of Kanye West and T Swift drama, but it is time to put one feud to rest. Of course, we remember Kanye interrupting Taylor at the 2009 MTV VMAs, and of course we remember the feud over the lyrics of Kanye's song Famous that left Taylor feeling attacked and exploited. But remember when Kim Kardashian West came to Kanye's rescue and released a short clip of a phone conversation that Kanye and Taylor had prior to him releasing the song, where he claimed to ask for permission? It certainly made Taylor look bad for complaining about something she had apparently authorized, but in a turn of events, the entire phone conversation has now been leaked, and we are finally getting the entire story. The whole conversation was almost 20 minutes long, and while the clip that Kim shared on her Snapchat definitely made it seem like Taylor was cool with how the song portrayed her, when we listened to the whole phone conversation, we actually realized that not only did Kanye leave a lot of stuff out, Taylor actually seemed decently uncomfortable with some of the stuff that he did mention.
Okay, now what if later in the song I was also to have said, I made her famous? Is that,
Did she say that?
Yes, it might have happened.
Oh, God.
And at number 7, we have the cursed commercial. In the 1980s, there was a series of Kleenex commercials on air in Japan that were said to be extremely haunted. In the commercial, the actress was dressed in a white dress with a child dressed as a Japanese ogre, or an Oompa Loompa. Each advertisement had the song It's a Fine Day by Edward Barden and Jane playing in the background. But honestly, it sounds pretty eerie. After these commercials aired for a while, viewers started complaining to television stations about them. They found them creepy and unsettling, and thought that the background song was some sort of curse. From there, it was thought that whoever watched the commercial would mysteriously fall ill and die. In fact, legend said that the actor who played the ogre creature thing got their head decapitated in a car crash, and it was said that the main actress got pregnant with a demon child and then was admitted into an insane asylum. Not only that, but legend goes that all the crew that helped with the commercial died mysteriously too, like how the cameraman burned to death in a freak sauna fire. And now we all just watched the video, so we may be cursed as well.
In our number 6 spot today, we have the blank room soup video. Ew.
I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it. Is he being forced by those people to—
I hate this. I hate this.
Ew.
Why is he crying and who are those people?
I thought they were just like dolls in the background, and then it moved and I was like, oh, so it's like someone in a mascot
They're
costume.
humans. And I hate them.
Is he being held captive to eat soup?
It kind of seems like it, but it doesn't seem like it's good soup. He clearly doesn't like it.
He's crying and then drinking his tears because it's so bad.
Ew. Ew.
This is like something from the dark web. We should have not seen that. I feel wrong. I feel dirty. I need a shower. I don't like that.
Ooh. I didn't like that at all.
We're now at our 5th and halfway mark with the fun facts. Okay, now before I get into this video, let me say that it has been debated about for years. Some say the video is fake and that the people in it are actors, or that the video itself is real but was dubbed over. Then there are others who believe it is real and that the government has this plan in mind for citizens. So basically, this video shows a man presenting an idea of what seems to be a vaccine that will strip people of their religious beliefs. He argues that this in the end will cause peace, because if we all have the same views, then there's no need for wars.
Blowing up the market.
So our hypothesis is that these are fanatical people, that they have overexpression of the VMAT2 gene, and that by vaccinating them against this, we'll eliminate this behavior.
So in the video, he describes FunVax as a vaccine that can alter the VMAT2 gene, or the God gene. It inactivates it so that people are less likely to believe in religion.
The virus would immunize against this VMAT2 gene, and that would have the effect that you see here, which is it's essentially to turn a fanatic into a normal person.
So some believe that this is real and that the government was actually administrating this by spraying it in the skies over countries. If this is real, then that's messed up. Like, it can alter the way people think and what they believe in. But again, we don't know for sure what the deal with this video is.
Coming in at number 4, we have a leaked AirPod Studios video. A few years ago, Apple leveled up their headphone game by creating AirPods and then AirPod Pros. The little wireless earbuds that made me feel like I had already lost one before I even owned a pair. The headphones are great for a variety of things, and the Pros are praised for their noise cancelling abilities, but some people just don't like in-ear headphones. Whether they fall out at the gym or just feel uncomfortable, they aren't for everyone. But apparently, Apple is looking out for those people and created a new over-ear version of AirPods. It is uncertain when they are going to be released, but there has been a video leaked on Twitter of what is apparently the soon-to-be-released AirPod Studios. Whether or not this clip is real is really up to you to decide, but it does seem pretty convincing to me, and this wouldn't be the first time an Apple product was leaked before hitting the market.
Coming in at number 3, we have the mysterious figure.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what's back here. Yeah.
So don't go back there then.
No. Jake. I don't know what he's barking at. I think he sees something back here.
He's upset.
Okay, stop it. So clearly the dog is trying to warn them.
Yeah. He's like, I have something to tell you.
Don't go back there because there's something back there.
Dogs
Listen to your
know.
dogs.
Dogs know.
What are you barking at? Holy crap!
Ew, what?
Holy crap! Did you see that? No.
Yeah, I did. How could you miss that?
I saw it.
Standing right on the left side.
Ew.
I don't know what that was. It
It looked like an
I was
alien.
gonna say it looked like an alien.
You know that meme that's like when everyone was gonna storm Area 51 and then there's all those alien memes and it's that one of like a shadow of an alien standing in a doorway and it's like my alien telling me, coming to my room in the middle of the night to tell me he threw up.
No, oh yeah, I did see that. I did see.
That's what that alien looked like.
True. But that's creepy. And the dog knew that something was there.
He was like, I don't want to be here. Also, they like speed off after.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where's the, don't, you gotta bring the dog with
I
you.
didn't hear the dog barking after. Oh no, poor Jake the dog.
And that's
the dog's fine. The dog's fine. Dog's fine.
The dog is fine. That's just how we got the first alien dog. In our number 2 spot, we have one that will really hit home for the gamers. Cyberpunk 2077 is one of the most anticipated games of the year. It was meant to be released in the spring of this year, but ended up getting delayed. We actually saw 3 separate delays in 2020 alone. Most recently on October 27th, the release was delayed from November 19th to December 10th. People have been anticipating this game for years, and with the addition of quarantine and everyone having more free time this year, people were freaking out. People were so furious over the delay of the game that they even began sending death threats to the creators when it wasn't getting released fast enough. At the time of filming this video, it still has not been released, but there have been shipments to retail stores, which should mean that this is the final of all of the delays. Since some shipments have arrived at retailers already, we have an inevitable leak of the game. I'm about to show a short 10-second clip of a little bit of gameplay. There's no spoilers, but look away if you don't want to know anything about the game. There are a a ton of links out there that will let you play the full game, but I think I'll wait for the release day.
And in our number 1 spot, we have the exorcism of Becky Parker. Now this is real footage of an exorcism being conducted on a woman named Becky Parker back in 2011.
Leave.
No!
No! Leave now, I command you.
Rare footage shows
command
what
you to
actually
leave now.
happens in an exorcism.
Oh, don't let her go. Now
Becky
die,
Parker
your
says she was possessed by as many as 8 demons over
8.
many
Not
years.
just 1 8.
I know what they look like.
Oh, I don't like that noise she was making.
I hate that whole
I don't
thing.
like that. I don't like that at all. That's actually terrifying. And what's weird is that, like, I've seen other exorcism videos. They all sound the same, like the groggy throat thing that they do.
I don't like it.
I don't like it at all.
I guess
have
it's
the
better
shivers.
than them just being possessed.
Yeah, obviously, like, good job to exorcisms because we don't like demons and all, but don't show us that, please. Starting off this countdown, we have the glitching cat. Either this cat is walking on an invisible treadmill or it was caught glitching. Recently, this video was uploaded to Reddit and it features a cat walking but staying perfectly in one place. So you might be thinking, aw, poor kitty, the ground must be slippery for them. And that's why it's having trouble walking. No, because a couple seconds into the video, a confused man walks by and the cat stops, turns to him, and then walks in his direction. But then it turns back and starts walking in the spot again. Is this a glitch in the Matrix? Or should I say glitch in the Meowtrix? Sorry, I hate myself. In our 9th spot, we have the television. Posted on Reddit by user Spice Rack, he was trying to take a photo of his kittens when he caught a huge glitch on camera. They explained that they were trying to capture a photo of the hidden cat on the gray blanket. When he showed his friends, they're like, yo dude, look at your TV. Turns out that the TV screen is showing a different image than its reflection in the mirror. Now, a lot of people tried to debunk this. He thought maybe he took the photo sideways with a professional camera, since cameras snap the photo from up to down. That could explain the change. But the poster verified that it was taken horizontally with an LG G5 with a 135-degree wide-angle lens, hence why the door at the side looks a bit warped. He didn't use panorama, and no stitching was involved, and it wasn't done intentionally. This was taken as a single shot. Quite weird, huh? What are the odds? Moving on, at number 8, we have the disappearing motorists. No, this isn't proof of teleportation. They aren't driving into a portal and transporting somewhere miles away, although it certainly looks like that. I don't know about you, but when I first saw this video, I was mind blown. Like, I really thought they were going to be driving off the road and into the water. Now, someone on Reddit has managed to debunk this one. Seems as if whoever is filming this is high up on a building looking down, and the water we see is actually just the top of a wet building. But the way it's angled makes it look like they're really going under a bridge and disappearing. Let me know if you see it now. In our 7th spot today, we have the sky glitch. Posted by Reddit user Grimsby545, they were headed to their friend's house when they legitimately saw the sky glitching and took a picture of the moment. Look at that! The sky didn't know if it was night or daytime. Now, I have seen the sunset, but I have never seen the sky do something like this. Now, some think that it's just a giant cloud blocking the sky. If it is, then that's one massive dark cloud, like it literally blocked the sun and majority of the sky. Either way, it looks like a glitch in the Matrix where the nighttime sky didn't load completely. Moving on, at number 6, we have the broken bracelet. Now, this is probably one of the weirdest glitches in the Matrix of all time. So, Reddit user Miss MXSN posted on Reddit about how she found a bead from her bracelet on her floor while sweeping. She immediately thought, oh no, my bracelet broke. But it didn't. The bracelet still had 15 gems and 15 turtles on it. But all of a sudden, she had this extra turtle bead. Plus, the bracelet was perfectly fine. Now, people immediately shared a number of different theories with her. One was that her bracelet broke and someone in her family bought a replacement one so that she wouldn't notice. Only problem with this is that she claims she never takes this bracelet off and it was bought while she was on vacation, so it's not just from a local store. Another person thought maybe the bead had a fine crack in it and it slipped off the string. But like she said, she always had 15 turtles on the bracelet, and that's how many she still had. Plus, upon inspection of the turtle bead, there were no cracks or flaws. So something glitched and she ended up with an extra bead. We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with the cat dog. This is another video making its rounds on TikTok right now. Let me show it to you. So it appears as if the camera person's neighbor's dog is up on the roof. But you might be thinking, where is its body? Well, it looks like it's just peeking its head up onto the roof to see what's going on, right? Wrong. Let's see the full video. That's right, it's a cat, folks. The whole time, that was a cat. So this cat has a dog's face on its backside. How trippy and glitchy is that? That's a plot twist no one was expecting. In our 4th spot, we have the doubled up cars. Now, what are the odds of 2 of the exact same cars parking next to each other? And not in a dealership parking lot. Having the same make and model and color of the car being parked right next to you is pretty rare, right? Now, what are the odds of another set of identical cars being parked behind these identical cars? It's a very slim chance of this happening, but it happened in real life. So not only are the 2 blue Audis identical, but check the cars in the back as well. You got 2 identical Range Rovers back there. Someone out there really said copy paste, copy paste. Coming in at number 3, we have the spawning in. Now this video is another one going viral on TikTok right now, and it's baffling a lot of people. But basically, a security camera caught a man appearing out of nowhere. Check it out. Is this evidence of a man using his teleportation skills? How on earth did he just spawn out of nowhere? Now, of course, he could have been hanging out of the side of the van, or he jumped out while the van was still in motion. But if that was me and I jumped off of a moving van, I would have been like, whoa, you know, try and get my balance. But this guy was standing still, not off balance or anything. So let me know what you think. Did he jump out of a moving van and stick his landing? Or is he a teleporter? Or both? Coming in at number 2, we have the triplets. Bus passengers were shocked when they got on a bus and saw 3 identical looking men sitting in a straight line and all asleep. These men are complete strangers, yet they somehow all got on the same bus, all sat behind each other, and all decided to take a wee snooze. I just can't get over the fact that these men aren't related. Like, the first 2 could definitely pass as twins. This is just weird. Like, what are the odds? And in our number 1 spot today, we have the crossword ladies. If you thought that last picture was crazy, wait until you take a look at this one. These ladies are complete strangers, yet they look like twins and they're both dressed identically. They both are rocking some black pants with the exact same patterned blouse. They have glasses on their face and they both have a pair of dark sunglasses on the top of their head. Not only that, but they both have a love for crosswords as they are both doing one. Like, someone will look at this photo and think that it was set up, but no, these women are complete strangers. Again, literally somebody said copy paste.